All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Long time no see. I don't even know if there's any Twitch drops on right now. It's been so long since I've actually done anything. I hope everybody's doing well. Nothing has changed here. Still just picking flowers every day. The Super Bowl happened since the last time I saw you guys. My team won, so there was like a parade today. I didn't go. I had to go to work. Kira went. She didn't technically go to the parade. She went to the presentation in the stadium before the parade. And then they were supposed to be allowed to watch the parade in the stadium, but they kicked them out of their section, which apparently was a whole thing. But anyway, hi. I still play WoW. I don't know why. After I get done with this flower picking and dye making, since I don't have to gather any lumber, because I've already done that. I did my lumber, finished up my lumber yesterday. Maybe we'll watch the Zalatath video and I'll talk about it. I've actually only seen one person talk about the video, so I don't think my opinion of what is in the video is skewed by listening to that one person. Mostly because they only talked about how awesome it was, and it is awesome, but I have thoughts. I have the thoughts.
Good day to you. Safe travel.
Is that cat behind the trampoline? No, he's in front of the trampoline, destroying stuff.
Welcome.
And he's off. So yeah, I've been doing this flower picking and dye making pretty much every day for a while. Okay, now I have a fuck ton of resources and the goblin's finally here. It took I don't know how long for the goblin to finally show up. So this goblin at the trading post sells the flowers for the cheapest amount. So what we're doing is we're taking our garrison resources that we gather in between times of her arrival, and we're spending them on on flowers. So we have to take a look at what we have, and it doesn't tell me. Oh, of course it doesn't tell me. This is garbage. All right. So go back to the thing.
Great to meet you.
Okay, I only got 5 of the flowers, so we're gonna spend resources.
Interesting.
Okay, we got about 20. So what's the one we're missing? We're missing Starflower? Yeah, we're missing Starflower. So we'll buy 20 of those. And then hello. Fine, I'm streaming. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so I've got 2547 divided by 16 is 159 divided by 6 divided by 6. So why won't it let me divide it by 6 equals, so 26 of each. Oh, because I hit the number lock, that's why. Alright, 26 of those, 26 of those, 26 of those, 26 of those. 26 of those. 26 of those. So now I have 51. So 51 divided by 16 is 3. So we'll get frostweed. 3 frostweed. Oh, I only have 48. Wait. What's happening? It says, oh, 35. I don't know why. So that's only 2. So we're still... Alright, we'll still get 2 of those. Why does it... Oh, it's been buying... I've been... Okay, I see what's happening. I did have enough to buy 3. But because I was tabbed out, yeah, he's in there. He needs something to write on the brown and black paper. I told him not to.
Oh, wait, he did. Oh, we should have chalk mark.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if those would work.
I don't need it. Margaret,
No, your mom or your sister showed up right when the bus got here. Like literally, she got off the bus and was about to walk in the house, and your sister pulled up behind the bus. Yeah. Alright, so that's good. That's more flowers that I can sell. Well, it's more flowers that I can make into dyes, which I can sell. I've been making about 3,000 to 6,000 a day on dyes, which doesn't sound like much, but it's like 45 dyes that I sell a day. That's pretty good for 45 dyes, making like 3K.
Daddy,
What?
where's Mommy? Headed. Oh, market.
The cup that I got out? I don't know then, because that's all I found. Kira said it was by the batteries, but I didn't see it. Alrighty. Sorry, just checking the streams, making sure they were up and active. I don't have... I'm missing one. Hold on.
No, don't even think about it.
I love when I open a window and it's on delay. Oh wow, the YouTube vertical stream is so far behind.
Huh. What? Order us.
Yeah, and I'm starting.
I mean, you could have texted me that before I started.
Oh,
So what?
so what are we get?
I don't know. your car payment came today. Your father-in-law's texting me. What are we doing? Why can't they give us more stuff before release? Yeah, well, I'm pretty unimpressed with the pre-patch this time. Like, I literally did the whole thing in like 3 hours. Like, the whole thing. And that's not ideal. It's not what you want. And hello, Logan. I just remember having more stuff to do. You had more stuff to do because you were, like, way behind. So, I mean, to be fair, you were playing catch-up. Alright, let's see. So let's get 11 of these. 16 of these. And 18 of these. And 13 of these. And 17 of these. That leaves me 299. 299 divided by 16 is 18, so 3 of each. And that leaves me with 59. So I can buy 3 more. So let's just go. I wish Warbank was on here. Oh, there it is. 47 in the Warbank. 47 in the Warbank. 55, 50, 51, 48. So let's go 1 fireweed. 1 frost flower. Just 1 orchid, I guess. Alright.
Be careful out there.
Be careful out there. So what are you up to tonight, Logan? Other than not raiding. Getting dinner and messaging people who haven't signed up yet. Cool. I'm also about to order dinner, apparently. While I text your grandpa about the Panthers. Apparently the Panthers are gonna hire Daryl Bevel as their assistant head coach / offensive coordinator. He said, his text to me literally said, "How do you feel about Daryl Bevel?" I texted back. I said, "How do you feel about passing on the 1 yard line?" But seriously, on a serious note, one, passing in that situation was the right call. The personnel was wrong, which is on the offensive coordinator, but passing was the right call. I do think Darrell Bevel is a good hire for them because he is used to working with an undersized mobile quarterback with an offensive line that's not great. So that's a plus. He's more concerned because he didn't think that his head coach could handle calling the offense and reacting to what's going on the field while like managing the whole team, which is a fair criticism. So bringing in an offensive coordinator to help with that is probably a good thing. Plus, they were both in Seattle, so they do know how to win. I did tell him that I don't really know Dave Canales' offense, like his style of offense, because he was a quarterbacks coach here. So like, I don't know. Like I don't know his style. Darrell Bevel, I do. But yeah, so the crux of the conversation was getting in a good offensive mind to alleviate the pressure from the head coach, and as long as the football people do the football things and the owner stays the hell away from it, they should be able to build a good product. Their general manager used to work under our general manager, and he was a player for the Panthers, so he knows what Panther football is all about, and also knows how to build a team because he worked here for like 6 years.
What's on your mind?
But yeah, they need to do whatever they can so they can win. That's facts. They either need to figure out a way to protect their quarterback or figure out a way for the quarterback to not have to be protected, which means he needs to get out of the pocket and make plays. I don't know shit about coaches, honestly. I mean, for the most part, I don't really either. I mean, I stopped really following that in depth several years ago. But a lot of the Carolina coaching tree comes from like Pete Carroll people, so probably not a bad setup as long as they, unlike Pete Carroll, adapt to the game. Don't get me wrong, I love Pete Carroll while he was here, but brain drain and an unwillingness to adapt to the game that's being played now definitely made it so he could no longer coach here. And his loyalty, he's loyal to a fault and would never get rid of anybody, even though they probably should have been let go. No, you two, thank you. Goodbye. There'll be no YouTube played here. Here's what I know about coaches. I know that finding the right one is difficult. And that your head coach needs to match your general manager's philosophy. What you're saying is that you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Not really. I mean, I wouldn't say that Pete Carroll became the villain. I just think that, like, there's a shelf life for things.
Well, spit it out.
Oh, did I get my resources for the day? I gotta get the resources, then buy the stuff. Yeah, I have 5,000 resources. Alright, well. Should be able to fix this all up then.
I have a deal for you.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 109, 124, 124 is the target. So 14 of these. 24 of these. 20 of these. 33 of these. Zero and 15. Alright, that leaves me 3862 divided by 16. No. 3862 divided by 16. It's 241 divided by 6. So 40 of each. Alright, and 22. So I can buy one, so fuck it, just buy the first one.
If you ever need anything,
Yeah, I don't think Pete Carroll's a villain. I think everybody in Seattle, from the fans to the people in the organization, I think they very much appreciate all the things that Pete Carroll did here. I think there's a lot of love for Pete Carroll still here. But it was time to move on because he was not someone who would move on. Like that, honestly, so they talk about it on the radio all the time. That's the rift between Pete Carroll and John Schneider, is that Pete Carroll wouldn't get rid of coaches that weren't working, and John Schneider didn't have the authority to override him. And so that was part of the reason why they split, is because Jody Allen was like, we need to be able to move on from coaches if they're not working because we need to win. And if you're not willing to do that, then you need to go. And sadly, the thing that I criticize Carolina about is their owner stepping in and like a non-football person doing football things. That's what she did, and Pete Carroll kind of said that. He did an interview on the radio before he left about kind of a backhanded comment about non-football people making decisions. And I think that's what it was Jody Allen coming in and saying, hey, we need to be able to make these decisions if you're not going to. And whatever. It worked out. We won the Super Bowl, and Pete Carroll unfortunately went one and done in Vegas, which is not his fault. I don't blame Pete Carroll for that. That's
1 year.
a,
That's not.
that's a bad organization. So
And I'm worried about our.
well, it is a bad organization, but if Tom Brady's going to be more involved, I think that it'll be at least different. At least they'll have a vision. Not that Pete doesn't have a vision, I just think that the organization wasn't ready to follow through with that vision. And Tom Brady, being a minority owner, is like, no, that's not how this is going to work. I just wish that Clint Kubiak would have been like, yeah, I don't really want to go to that perennially bad organization. I'd rather just stick around here until a good job opens up.
Right?
But they did ask Mike McDonald yesterday in his last Mike McDonald show if they've been looking at coaches already. And basically what he said was they want to have a Seahawks way to do things. And the best way to do that is to keep people in the building doing, like, Seahawks jobs. Which basically is just like a long-winded way of saying we would rather promote from within if we can. But he said we'll also augment where we have to. So I think we're looking to promote from within, but it also depends on how many coaches go with Clint Kubiak to Vegas. So that question got asked too. They're like, so how many coaches is he going to take with him? And McDonald's answer was, how many coaches are under contract? And that's kind of a tongue-in-cheek answer, but like they can break their contract with the Seahawks if they're getting a promotion at another team. So like, yeah, they might be under contract, but they're not obligated to stay if they're offered a higher position. Another problem is we don't know who's going to own the organization. Jody Allen's going to own the organization until she decides not to.
I trust Jody to make the right. I really do.
I don't sweat the ownership part of it, to be honest. Like, I just don't. That's not really 183. So 13 of these. 9 of these. 1 of these. 3 of these. And 5 of these. And then I have 2588 divided by 16, divided by 6, so 27. Aren't they getting fined heavily for not selling? I mean, they're getting fined, but it's not like they can't afford it.
$5 million
Like,
a year.
it's a multi-billion-dollar trust. Like, whatever. Think about it this way, Logan. Remember when you came over and you were talking to me about, like, magnitudes of money? Like, how much, like, 5 million compared to 5 billion was? Like, kind of put that in perspective, because it's like a $5 million fine. But they have billions of dollars that makes them millions of dollars a day. So, it's like, whatever. I don't know how much the fine was, but that's why I wasn't. Yeah, it's $5 million. So like whatever.
Have a good one.
That's like less than $5 to you and I.
Is this,
Oh, put your counter.
It didn't open this. Oh, now my numbers are all jacked up. Son of a bitch. Oh, never mind. I know what happened. Another one came open. So that's why my numbers are jacked up. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. I wish I could throw around millions like it was $5. No, millions like it was less than $5.
They have one of those bags.
have one short.
I know. And fine.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had my way, Jody would find a way to buy the team. But it really comes down to if Jody wants to buy the team. Because the other part of it is, and I learned this through some radio host interviewee back channels, that the NFL owners have a list of vetted potential owners. So anytime a team potentially becomes available, they already have a list of people that they would allow to purchase a team. And knowing how that's a good old boys club, Jody Allen's name probably not on it because patriarchy. Also, apparently the NBA is going to vote this summer about expansion, and it's a foregone conclusion that it'll pass, and Seattle and Vegas are the two teams. And I'm like, fuck the NBA, man. I don't want that garbage here. Like, they fucked our city over multiple times since they took our team, including them taking our team. And the NBA sucks. Like, I don't even like watching the NBA. Like, a bunch of fucking floppers and three-point shooters. Like, that's not basketball. Like, instead of them giving us an NBA team, why don't they boost the exposure of the WNBA?
Yep.
The winds guide you.
It's more successful here, and women's basketball is a better product. Don't get me wrong though, like, there are plenty of people who want the NBA to, like, they want the Sonics to come back, and like, good for them, but
Got the best deal.
I would be I will be less than inspired to give the NBA my money.
They let that man mess with us. Fuck us over. I'm not interested.
Alright, which one is not in here? It's... I got that. I got that. I got fireweed. It's the fly traps. I just don't care all that much for NBA at all, and there's too much drama, especially in the WNBA. They have all the they have that girl that has put WNBA on the map, and even the other players treat her like crap. It's unfortunate to see. So okay, so there's two things about the WNBA. So there's one, Caitlin Clark has brought much more exposure to the WNBA in her 2 years because of how good of a college basketball player she was. That's good. End statement. Start next comment. The women who were in the WNBA and have been working hard feel like their work is being overlooked, and it is, to build that brand. But instead of saying, hey, our work is being overlooked, but we still want to grow our brand, and embracing Caitlin Clark coming into the WNBA, they treat her like crap because they think that she's stealing their thunder when all she wants to do is for people to watch women's basketball. So, like, it's the dumbest bull. It's like, yeah, it's like exactly what your mom just said in the other room. They're cutting off their nose to spite their face. So, like, I see where they're coming from, and it's unfortunate, but also, like, grow your brand. Like, know where your bread is buttered. But then there's this other part of the WNBA where, like, the collective bargaining agreement has come up, and the NBA runs the WNBA. They are losing money on the WNBA, mostly because they don't know how to market the women's basketball side. They're really good at marketing the NBA. So they are hemorrhaging money on the NBA side, or not hemorrhaging money. They're hemorrhaging money on the WNBA side. They are printing money hand and fist on the NBA side. So, like, money is not an issue. They could easily pay the women what they're worth and still make money, and in that process learn how to market the WNBA and make money off the WNBA. Or conversely, let the WNBA split off, be their own entity, let them govern themselves, and then they can do their own thing. That's part of what's happening with this women's 3-on-3 tournament league that they've got, is that they're marketing it better. The stars are doing it themselves, and it's going to be more successful. And that's going to happen while they're in the middle of this collective bargaining agreement. And so the WNBA is in jeopardy of folding because the players themselves are better at doing it than the NBA is, which is not really that surprising because, again, old boys club. They shouldn't be overlooked, but you're destroying what you built because someone younger is helping, but you're not getting... Yeah, exactly. Like, it's that star athlete mentality of, like, look at me, instead of, like, the team mentality of, you know, rising tides raises all boats. Uh, 225, 243, 243, 243, 243 is the number. All right. Food's here. Be right back. Oh yeah, I gotta order food still. $243. So 1701 divided by 16 divided by 6, 17. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hurry back.
But yeah, sports. While I stream World of Warcraft. Alright. Let's see. Oh, having the flower vendor here is so good because then I can like even out my numbers. I like evening out my numbers. Oh shit! You know what time it is? Lynette,
What?
you know what time it is?
No.
It is Shamrock Shake time.
Already? It's not even Valentine's.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, done.
Done it of it.
Okay. I'll share a receipt. Okay? Yes.
Oh, it definitely shows Shamrock Shake on here, but it's not an option. This is bullshit. You can't show me a Shamrock Shake and then not let me select it. This is bullshit, McDonald's. We're not getting milkshakes today. They don't have them.
Today they don't have it, but another day for you. Okay?
They don't have the right milkshake.
They don't have the special. I know, but Daddy and Mommy are not. We're not getting milkshake. Daddy.
I haven't had a milkshake
You know.
in so long.
I know. We get it.
All right. Sorry, had to order that food while Madden had a meltdown in the other room. Enough. Why is it that every time I get food for the family, my food is missing something?
Hello.
Because that's just how it works.
See you around.
Happens to us too, buddy.
It happens to me frequently.
Aha! Potential customer.
270, 284. Alright, so... Star flowers. No. Start here. 6. 7. That was not intentional. 10. 12. 5. Alright, so 284, 284, 284, 284, 284, 284. 1566 divided by 16 divided by 6 and 16. One.
Keep it real.
Hi.
Bow, 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 ba, ba, da. Why is that? Why is that 14 lower? I feel like I messed up some math somewhere, or I didn't see a number.
Feet on the ground.
Bow, 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 ba, da, ba, da. So what'd you get for dinner, Logan? Taco time. What do you think we got? Your brother only eats one fucking thing. And he still threw a fit because I didn't get a fucking milkshake. Oh yeah, you were getting your food when I was talking about the fucking Shamrock Shake thing. If you open the McDonald's app and you go and you like scroll down and you see the sweet treats section, it shows Shamrock Shakes. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Shamrock Shake time. And then you open it and there's no fucking Shamrock Shakes. I was like, this is some bullshit. And then of course we were talking about milkshakes, so your brother's like, I want a milkshake. And then I was like, we're not getting milkshakes. He's like, I just want a vanilla milkshake. And I was like, but we're not getting milkshakes. And then he had a little meltdown. So that was fun. That's a thing that happened.
What's up?
Sounds about right. Fucking McDonald's, dude. Okay, so 320, 311, 309, 320, 313, and I'm missing one. So what's missing? Starflower? 301. So I think 320 was the big number. $19, $9, $11, $7. Alright, so now 4808 divided by 16, 6 is 50. 50 each. Alright, perfect.
Glad I could help.
How are ya?
How are ya? I forgot to do my auction house stuff on Dalamaf. I'll log back over to him before I get on my monk. Logan, have you watched the new cinematic yet? No. Yikes, dude. It's so good. Yeah, when I get done with all this, I think I'm gonna pop it up and watch it on stream again, and then talk about it. Since I don't have anything else going on. Since we've talked about the football and the basketball and the McDonald's, to try to cover up the monotony that is picking flowers in your garrison and then making housing dies. I can't believe I've been live for almost an hour, like on camera, and this is all I've done.
You need something? See you later.
Yeah, what do you want?
I'm on my way! Yeah, I can see you're on your way. Per your instructions, I'll leave your order at your door. Cool. Appreciate it. I'm glad you can read. So many people cannot. This only gave me 4 flowers? Fuck. 391. 370. 388. So 391. 405. 405 is the big number. So 14. $35. 17. 22. 35. Okay, that leaves me with 1704. So 17 each. Two divided by 16 is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Have a good one.
Welcome. Great to meet you.
Logan, have you made a Devourer Demon Hunter yet?
Off with you.
I'm gonna get on Dalamath real quick, do that auction house stuff. Shouldn't take too long. It's mostly just fucking mage weave bags. Logan either went AFK or stuffing his face and not answering me. It's a void elf. Sorry, Twitch just shit itself. Jackson streaming. Oh. Yeah, I did see Jackson was streaming. Yeah. So, you probably don't know this because you think it's a void elf thing, but when you glide, your wings are void. And that is not a void elf specific thing. That is a devourer thing. Yeah, I did it. I don't know. Probably the first day that I switched to the spec, but I saw it and I was like, that is like the coolest flavor.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is.
Oh shit. 6 months, you got yourself a new fucking bottle, brother. You got a new poison vial. It already switched it. You must have, I don't know. It must have done it earlier. Or I just didn't pay attention. Or it auto does it to the whole chat. Interesting. My delivery driver is passing you right now. It was a couple days ago. I just shared it now. Nice. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. That would explain why the bottle didn't change, because it was already changed.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is.
Ugh. Food is almost here. that. Alright, food's here, so I'm gonna go get that, and then I will be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. I have fries. Of course, I have fries to eat on the character where auto loot is broken. Did you at least put in a complaint so you can get a refund?
What did they forget?
His tots. You know, the reason you get taco time?
Your bun is wonky as mine. Nope.
No. That's special.
Kara says that I'm special. Look, I had to get special from somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's both of you. Probably.
Are you done?
Did you tell Mom about what happened?
No. So I just got a whisper from Narab, Logan. They're doing Mythic Nexus King with Sparkle Squad, and they have less people than they have had. And he's invited me the last couple weeks.
Being encouraged to stay in their seats.
But
That they'd be showing the parade on
Josh is there. Alright, well, I'll tell the story when Kira's done. Go ahead.
And so we're sitting in our seats. Mind you, 20 minutes before this, one of the,
You wish to
allied had a, like, there's some commotion. Dad and his daughter who was sitting. Yeah. Adult.
Where are we going today,
They were
Grandmaster?
told that they needed to clear the upper part of the 300. So they only left, like, first 6 rows. And then everything else. I'm sure they were just trying to condense. Or do the services. But whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Then,
440,
guy comes up, starts screaming at
457?
us, and we couldn't even get a word out. It's like,
Alright,
"I don't care, you need to
457.
leave, blah, 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 blah. So,
No.
look, I know the difference between...
I
blue
said
steel,
no,
gray
damn it.
jackets, and gray
Ow!
jackets, because I like gray jackets for darker. So I knew immediately that this was not a field that they're about to get services. That was a little fairness. Said no. But whatever. They were like, yeah, we've been having a lot of problems
457,
with
so
this
12
today.
of those.
Some poor lady had a cane.
Ah!
Bolt! Got it taken from her for no reason. Yeah.
Could you... He didn't need to come down, Madden.
Jump back up there, dude. Anyways,
Do not
and so they were like, yeah, we've been having some
consider
complaints with
Grandmaster.
what session were you in? Blah, blah, blah.
Rather, focus on
looked at-
rising every
yeah.
time you fall.
You can make a report if you want to, but I mean, Cynic made a report when we were sitting there. Their season ticket, and this isn't something. Yeah. And seriously, they were just really.
The best time to plant a
And so,
tree is 50
they get
years
lucky
ago.
while we're having this
The
conversation.
second best time
Hey, we're
is
not
now.
shooting people out. They're allowed to be here till 1.
Your cat wants in.
And they were like, yeah, we just got walkie that you guys aren't supposed to be being, like, told to leave. You're allowed to be here till 1 p.m. I was like, well, I'm not fucking going back up there. After I was treated like that. So, that was that, and I was just like, so then I texted Azzy. I was like, one of your mom's employees, like, your coworker, just a dick to us. And Azzy was like, oh, is he in? Was he red? It's yellow. And gray. Because red's alcohol. Yellow's general workers. Gray is supervisor.
Yeah.
And he was like, describing to me, because that means he was a supervisor, and you need to tell me more about this. And I was like, okay. Man, 40, 50s. He was wearing a hat, but it looked like he had gray, white hair. Just a white man. Wasn't anything to
Alright.
about him. He goes, yeah, that's Fred. None of us like him. He's a dick.
Said, well.
It's like, well, seemingly, he's been a problem. He's like, well, there was a lot of stuff there. I was like, well, when they tell me that, another man...
Alright, back to eating my french
their
fries.
whole facility.
Vicinity.
Vicinity. Also wearing a gray jacket. Took a woman's cane for no reason. That's a problem. Also, a man in a yellow jacket was like, trying to talk to him, like, wait, we're supposed to let them stay, aren't we? And he cut him off, yelled at him no, and then went back to yelling at us that we need to leave. Thinking I couldn't even get a word out. And I was like, first of all, there's a lady in yellow who's been monitoring around here this entire time. She could have asked us to leave nicely. But you got moved up here for no reason. Which means you just have to stick up your ass. Second of all, we didn't have any kind of other altercation or interaction with any of your staff members other than the lady in yellow apologizing to us because of the altercation happening behind us earlier in the day. Not even 20 minutes before that. That was it. Why are you treating us like shit? If you had politely been like, hey, we were told we need to have people please start heading down. Great. Sorry, that was a miscommunication. The email didn't think that. But A, you were wrong. And B, you didn't do that. So
Did you tell him? We filed a formal complaint against him.
well, yeah, except guest services think it's a lumen worker. So I mean, his mom's a higher up, so she's probably gonna say something to her, and she's probably gonna be like, dude, like, we've gotten a lot of complaints about you, but this is too fucking far.
When my kids'
I wasn't even
friends are
expecting that.
contacting him saying,
My kid's girlfriend is texting him,
oh, yeah.
going, hey, heads up, cause they're at everything,
Yeah.
and I've never been treated.
Yeah.
And I'm a freaking WIA photographer.
Yeah.
They get treated like crap all the time. Never.
Speaking of which, Jill wanted me to tell you that there's a guy offering to take photos in Dallas of people and to get on this thing, and guaranteeing like something like not to look, she sent it to me. And she sent me a picture of me charging $50 for him to be at the event to take photos for her. I'll show you it. She's like, so I mean, there's a market. Here's something.
I don't know. TT's family's okay.
Okay.
I was like, you don't need to pay me. These photos are yearbook. Like, if I was going out individually just to take photos of
Uh-huh.
I'd be like, yeah, okay. Wouldn't charge an outrageous amount. But these were yearbook photos. I just happened to they shots that just haven't.
Yeah. Oh, this is like soccer, like playing coach at Dallas. He's like surgeon for person. I know.
Really in. I mean, that's why I remember like, I don't know. Is it not coming clean?
Yes, Logan, exactly. So anyway, back to my story. Nerub whispered me their Sparkle Squad is doing Mythic Nexus King again. And they have less people than they had yesterday. And apparently Saraxi suggested they invite me. And they also included you and Jackson. Well, Nerub included you and Jackson in the Wii. And I was like, yeah, no thanks. Jackson's streaming with his friends. Logan's doing guild admin stuff. And I don't want to raid with Josh. He's like, all right, no problem, all good. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to raid with Josh. He's the one that when Logan got guild leader, he came into the guild on an alt that he didn't take out of the guild a year ago, and berated Logan for being a child.
Okay. I didn't see him stepping up. But
Yeah, the motherfucker left. So it's like, you left, shut the fuck up. You get no opinion. Eat shit.
Yeah, I don't know what day though. I know I'm going to be here. But no. But
no, it's that's a little bit.
That was all. Division.
John Springford.
All in the division.
House and pet petting for my coworker. Crystal. Those in Sumner.
Oh, Oliver and I.
Yeah. Right?
The look she just gave you, Logan. Hello, Tony.
So anyway. Yeah.
Time slot.
Yep.
So I'm gonna whisper Nerub back for you, Logan, and say, Logan said in a roundabout way that Josh can eat a big fat dick.
Anyway, so are you interested in the job? Right. They're going to Vegas.
I was just gonna say, Oliver and I were talking.
He's from Vegas, yeah.
Seeing if he might come up for like a long weekend.
Okay.
Because his spring break is the week.
Okay.
So I was like, I mean, you probably for a long weekend. I mean, I'd just be at school during the day, but I mean, so you can probably just her if she's available.
Yeah.
I was like, so.
Dude, I'm gonna be making so many dies tonight.
It's also fun.
What? Oh yeah.
I'll have it.
we'll finish eating and then get the dishes done and get science.
Alright. Time to go to the neighborhood to make the dyes. So I told Narab, I said, Logan said in a roundabout, not so aggressive way that Josh can eat a big fat dick. He said, oh, I'll be sure to tell him. Good, good. I said, I say in a very straightforward, totally aggressive way that one dick is not enough.
Oh boy.
And Narab said, I told him that my dick can be used since it's big and fat.
Where are we going today, Grandmaster?
Sometimes. Fuck that guy, dude.
Always begin with intention.
Narab asked again, does Kang want to come? No. As a matter of fact, no. Like, why? Like, why would he want to raid with somebody who came in and called him a fucking child and talk shit about it, about the guild getting fucking destroyed? When all he was trying to do was like help. Like, no. Eat shit.
Oh yeah.
I keep saying he's gonna but he's not dangerous. He's not one of the dangerous fighters.
Also, hi Kyle. Hey, seriously.
You want back out now?
Yeah.
He's out of fucking luck.
Let him out, but damn. That's some aggressive pawing that you got going on to the garage door. This is how little I want to raid with Josh. I would rather make housing dies than fucking raid with Josh. That's true. Our night shift lead's name is Josh. He's special. I know like two cool Joshes. Far Totem Josh and Mexican Josh at work. The funny thing is I don't even know Var that well. Seems cool though. So you know how the protective coating has come off of my free run sticker, and it's all faded?
Yeah.
The protective coating's coming off the rest of the stickers now too.
Of course it is. I didn't think it was a good idea to put it on fucking wash.
They're literally waterproof. But someone who's too lazy to wash it by hand keeps putting them in the dishwasher.
Wash them by hand.
I don't ask them to be washed. They're coffee cups. You don't wash coffee cups. He's chill. Right after the last blow up, we hung out a lot talking, and then he got busy at work, and I got busy recruiting. We need more priests. And we need healers that aren't fucking druids. Wild. I mean, I know why Druid is popular. I don't know why there's so many Resto Druids in our guild. Like, Druid's popular because it's versatile. Guardian's always pretty decent, at least as a backup tank role, or even as like in an emergency for like an M plus or something. Resto Druids are good Mythic plus healers. Boomkins are always really good DPS. Like, they're versatile. But why everybody wants to be a fucking Resto Druid, I don't know. Like, it's the one thing I learned from Missy, that Resto Druids are nice to have, but having all of your healers be Resto Druids is bad. Real bad. It's too bad she got mad at me. They were good people. I just wish they were, like, truthful. Like, just be upfront. Like, I'm not mad about it. Just don't lie to me. And we got fucking drunk before we ever walked out of the locker room. Let's fucking go!
I mean, look, they've got
Dude.
Red cups.
Kira must have explained this before you got home.
Get
But,
Sam!
but yeah, they were, like, a bunch of them had fucking red solo cups. Some of them had, like, full fists of fucking booze. Some people were carrying out cans. They brought a keg out to the stage.
Oh my god.
After they got all done with their...
I think he's got a Bud Light in his hand.
when they got done with all the speeches and shit, JMI and Dixon and somebody else did a keg stand on the stage.
Walks out, scotch in one hand, tequila in the other.
Yeah.
And he walks out.
Yeah. So instead of getting fucked up on the parade route, like when we went, they got fucked up before they even started.
No. They also got fucked up on the parade route. They were throwing.
No, I'm saying before they even started this time.
But a chick in one of the cars threw beer at
Yeah.
people. An open beer.
Yeah. Because that's legal.
Correct. And then very quickly, the police officer looked at her and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So then they started throwing water.
I listened to this live. They went commercial free for the first hour of the 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't see any of it, of course. So.
They were all pretty good with their language, except for Ernest Jones. Oh yeah, Cooper Cup was not very inspiring.
What'd you
Who cares? You didn't see Jason Myers get an MVP chant, open a beer and drink it for 2 seconds, then chuck the beer into the crowd?
That's awesome. I'm glad because
I didn't get to watch any of it. I only heard it on the radio.
I'm still surprised that he didn't get. But you know what it was? It was people who don't know any better.
It's because kickers can't get MVP.
Bullshit. But he won that Nickelodeon award.
Hell yeah, he did. Listen, I'm not mad that Kenneth Walker got MVP. He did a lot. If he had scored a touchdown, it would have just solidified it. But Jason Myers single-handedly beat the Patriots.
Dad, what gate is next to the one you all normally go in?
What do you mean, what gate?
As he's asking what gate I wanted. Nick said, I don't know. It's the one next to the one we normally go in.
It's the west side. You guys didn't go in the convention center. You went up the stairs.
Yeah.
So it's the west side, the one that's up the stairs. I don't know what number it is. I think it's 8. Dude, the Patriots were so bad. Okay, check that. The Patriots' offense was so bad. Their defense, actually legit.
Did fine. Played well. Not as good
I
as
said-
but played well.
Cooper Cup, I said something about not messing with kids from the side. So, yeah, come on.
Look at how deep that is.
Oh yeah, I saw a video of someone who was that deep. They had to like really zoom in.
Yeah, Nick saw the picture and he was like, holy shit. And I was like, that looks about right.
Yep. Did you see his Ernest Jones shirt?
Hell yeah. I heard about it. I didn't see it.
Where are we going today, Grandmaster?
Not only do we have the best defense in the world, we got the best team in the world. And quite frankly, you got anything to say for my quarterback? You got anything to say for my defense? You got anything to say for our O-line? And you got anything to say about the city of Seattle? I got 2 words for you. Fuck you!
Hell yeah.
And it looks to me like it was quite peaceful, unlike what happens in Philly, right?
Well, of course, we're not Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad that my microphone picks up everything.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that.
Alright, well I won't show that, but I'll show this. These were handed out at local
There's
coffee chain that shall remain nameless because fuck that guy.
So we're gonna take outside and papers at Spotlight
Shut up, Tony.
What?
to like close the investigation. And everything. Because she heard Mr. Clark said something about she was addicted.
Hi.
Her mom was there. Nothing came
Yeah, and
Watch your back. How are you?
I don't even know if I still have source for a YouTube video. I'll have to look. Dude, that cat used my fucking shoulder as a springboard, and now I'm probably fucking bleeding under my shirt.
It's so different this time because it was so freaking freezing to see everybody getting out of the vehicles and stopping and going and hugging all the people
Dude.
on the parade route.
Do you remember what the temperature was?
It was like,
So they looked it up. It was 29 degrees.
okay.
But
But it was,
it
in
was
the shade
windy.
And the wind was coming off of the Elliott Bay.
oh my god, it was so fucking cold.
It was so cold. Cold!
Like everything about today is like completely
so
backwards from what it was 12 years ago. So obviously they're never going to have official numbers for attendance, but the unofficial number last time was 750,000.
Yeah. There's more this time. It's warmer.
Well, of course. And all the people who didn't go last
I
time
know.
were like, oh, I'm definitely going this time. Bandwagons, only the real OGs know.
What it was like to do it the last time?
Yeah. It's actually funny. So I was, I texted Chris, our steep buddies,
Yeah.
and they were there.
Yeah.
And he's like,
So you're below neck and here.
he's like, where are you at? Couldn't call in sick? And I was like, no, I couldn't. I gotta save a day because I'm going to ECCC. Plus, I went to the last one.
Jason Myers had a drum.
Jason Myers had the drum. I mean, he's no beast mode, but it'll have to do.
Filipino, so.
Yes.
When you lose to willing to have to publicly admit defeat against the Seattle Public Library. Grants on your redemption at Seattle Public Library. Click on the link in our bio to see the book list they're put together. They put together for us at Patriots fan. We're divided by football. We're always on the same supporting the freedom to read, just like Seattle. Austin Public Library is a partner in books and fans, supporting the rights of the nationwide to read what they want without censorship. Funded through private support raised by our fund. Seattle's picks for Patriots. Things that make white people uncomfortable by Michael Bennett. Inflation, a guide for users and losers. Secret Seattle. Then Zorn said to Largent. Heartbreak City. The Freaky Knees Guide. Come Up and Surf Cold. Loser, the real Seattle music story. Seattle Walk Report. Seahawks. Franchise. Fear No Man. Don James, the 91 Huskies, and the 91 Huskies, and the 7-year quest for a national football championship. Sometimes It's Hard to Be Nice. Look at the book. No No Boy by John Okada. Birding. In Seattle and King County. Well, we know who that's for.
Send me the video on Instagram.
Bill Holland, the Northwest Coast. Yeah, The Birth of Seattle Rap. Better Luck Next Time. Malignant. I don't know. Love it.
That's hilarious. You just chucked a 20 at the crowd.
Yes. I want to see this. Send it to me. Seen it yet.
Logan sent it in the group. Mr. Good Bunny and Elmo. That's funny. There you go, Logan. I sent you something in the group also. I'm on the roller coaster, but I'm on my feet. Take me to the river, let me on your show. About me coming back, baby, I'll be coming back for more. Gamer. 68 months. It's almost nice. Do it for the vine. Leaves on the vine?
Stay off the counters.
Falling so slow? Oh, you kids. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if I still have a YouTube. Nope, I'll have to add a. What you call it? Oh, who's a what's it?
Is it that where we would have gone in then? Because you said
You went up the stairs?
8. Yeah, we went up the stairs.
So that's gate 7.
7? Okay. Well, went through security, scanned at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, but gate 6 is actually down on the... Like, instead of going up the stairs, there's another gate, like, right there.
Okay.
That's gate 6.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
You're gonna hate me. Either gate 6 or gate
You're fired.
Well, it's because we were sitting on the light rail and a bunch of kids were like 6, 7. And I was like, someone doesn't shut up, I'm going to lose my mind.
Alright, let me... It's not there, so I'm gonna have to go find it.
Oh my god, I love this. After the Seahawks World Victory Parade passes Westlake, we cross the street and a soccer mom band is rocking Bad Bunny beats, and the music ignites a flash month of euphoric seeker dancing in the street.
I don't see the cinematic. Where's the... Well, now I have to look it up on Discord to figure out where it is.
Maybe my next son might be Donald.
It's funny. Okay. Where is the cinematic? Where the hell's... On the cinematic? Okay. Suck it. Okay. So... now I gotta add a source. Browser? No. Window capture. There we go. Window capture. Add a new source. YouTube video.
This is an instant classic.
Okay. So let's fix this. Oh no, it needs to go over. It needs to go over the chat blocker. There we go. This is great content, me trying to resize this fucking window.
It wasn't. You feel it?
No, I'm trying to do this.
Oh. The shirt got shown and she's like, wow, where did you get that? He goes, well, you know, that's my dude and he gave permission to a couple of us who had the balls to wear these shirts.
Alright, that's probably close enough. Alright, I got it queued up. So... Chrome... Properties... I'm a sample... Okay. So... Hopefully... You guys will be able to hear this. So here we go. Oh, oops. That's why you can't hear it. I had to turn down on the browser.
John Schneider says, I lost my father the day after.
I heard it live.
The whole list of them?
Yeah.
That's a...
Okay, here we go. This should be loud now.
Nexus King. Zolotath is supreme. Join us, or be consumed. My ethereals will never be bound again. Zolotath, be damned! Retreat! Run now!
Stay. Let this pointless resistance be done.
Zolotath.
For eons, you and your people have been slaves, fed scraps. But I offer you a freedom beyond imagining.
Empty promises. What do you know of our suffering?
They say that I am the harbinger of the void. That I am the blade of the Black Empire that was. There have been many tales me. But I'll tell you the truth no one living has heard. Once, long, long ago, I was mortal, like you. I lost my world, just like you. I drowned in hatred and vengeance, just like you. But the one thing I've learned over in eternity is that survival is all that matters. What I'm about to do ensures survival for all our kind.
Our kind?
You are one of us. You are void now. You may flee, but only I offer a true path forward. Survival and more is at my side. And you can lead them all. The choice is yours. Now, midnight shall fall upon Azeroth.
All right, so cinematic. Woo, that was something. So, I said this earlier. I watched one person break this down, and they didn't really like break down the cinematic. It was just kind of like, oh, this was really cool, and the last time we got a cinematic like this was such and such, and this style of cinematic is really cool, and I wish they would do more of it. Like it was more like gushing about the style of the cinematic than like breaking down the cinematic itself. I have thoughts. So the question here is, when did this happen? So the speculation here is that this is after this is, to me, this is after our fight in Mana Forge Omega. So I guess I didn't realize this. So Salhadar gets sucked into the Darkheart. So the other part of the speculation is, where is this fight happening? Is this fight happening in the Darkheart? Did they get transported somewhere else? Like after Mana Forge Omega? Or I like, where is this happening? So anyway, that's like the first part of this. Like, when and where is this happening? And then obviously the jump scare part of it, which is like kind of sort of a jump scare, kind of not a jump scare. It's just like that part, like where she comes in, is just like so well crafted. Like it's really like the art is really good. And then she tells the story of like where she comes from. And I don't take it at face value because she never tells the whole truth, and she never shows like she never lies, but she never gives you like all the details. So it's like, oh, I'm the harbinger of the void. I was the black blade of the empire, like the dark blade, whatever it was, the stupid dagger. But then she's like, I was mortal, which we kind of all figured out a long time ago. Like people who follow the story is like, she once was mortal. But this story here, I don't buy that this character is her. I think that this character that they're showing is a victim of the void, and she's already void. Because just the way that she like strolls through there and like the ashes scatter away, she's so nonchalant about it that I don't necessarily buy that she was that character. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, this child. I'm not 100% sold that that's a child either. But it's pretty clear that this character is a being of light. And this was a light versus void thing again. And so the one video I did watch was like, we all know that Naru can flip from light to void and back to light. So if this is indeed Xalatath like before, this is the switch from light to void, and the speculation there is that like we can flip her back to light, which I'm not in on any of that stuff. I think that she is far beyond redemption, and that's fine. Like I don't need a bad guy that needs redeeming. Like sometimes you can just have a bad guy that's a bad guy, or at least an ambiguous character that's neither like good or bad. So yeah, I'm not sold that this was Xalatath's original form. And then the other question about this was when she says like they're void, someone was like, well, they're arcane, they're not void. And I was like, well, no, this faction of ethereals is void because they served Dimensius. Like they gave themselves up to the void as part of survival once Dimensius took over. And so they are void. They're not arcane. I don't know why Salhadar still has the blue, like the arcane color, when everybody else clearly has the void purple. That part I don't get. Like I think that's a continuity error. But yeah, lots of things happening here. And of course, if you know anything about the raid coming up, you already knew that he pledges loyalty to her because he's like the next to last boss or whatever. Again, he's not he's the penultimate boss, not the final boss, which is, I don't know. That's also weird. So yeah, that was the cinematic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked my TED Talk. This dude has got to go. Yeah, how many times I gotta kill this guy? Alright. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Two different things.
Mm-hmm. Alright. What time is it? 7 o'clock? Well,
I'm out of range.
I think that's gonna do it for me. I can only, not do actual stuff. Looks like I've sold a lot of dyes already that I just listed. So let's see how that's doing. Go here and you go to my auctions. Oh, of course it doesn't list any of the auctions that sold. Stupid. Alright, auctions. Nope. Alright, well it won't show it, so that's stupid. Anyway. I don't know, maybe I'll get on tomorrow. Maybe there'll be something to do. Maybe it'll just be more of this. Clearly there's no more cinematics to break down. That'd be nice if they put out one of those like once a day for the next 3 weeks. That'd be cool. But that is not the reality. So... Alright, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you very much. I might be on tomorrow. I might not. This might become a once a week thing until we have content to do. I see that someone is staged to do the thing. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you guys later.
Peace! Yeet, 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 yeet.
Listen!
What the fuck is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.